What's up guys, it's Zero here. Titanfall 3 and everything we want. Let's talk about it. I'm going to be giving you guys the 5 things that I want to see out of Titanfall 3, and I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. So let's get into it. Coming in at number 1 for me, guys, I want to see Titanfall 3 offer a full package. That being a full-blown single-player story, co-op modes, as well as multiplayer. I think this is really important, guys, because Titanfall 2, when it released to the world, obviously, I think a lot of the timing was off there in terms of them releasing the game in between Call of Duty and Battlefield. It was not the smartest timing, in my personal opinion, when they released it to the world, because Titanfall 2 had so much to offer, but going in between two of the largest FPS games in the world was, like I said, not a really good move. But that being said, them also not offering a full package for Titanfall 2, I think also hurt the game, and I think having a single player story gives you a lot of that legacy, that lore, that story of Titanfall, and I would love to see this in Titanfall 3, because it's going to help build the story and it helps you get used to the mechanics and things of that nature for the game itself. Co-op modes, obviously playing with your friends is an awesome experience as well, whether it's playing with your friends in the campaign or playing in multiplayer. Multiplayer obviously is going to bring you back to the experience over and over again, especially if the multiplayer is really compelling, and so I think that a full package for any AAA title is an absolute necessity. Coming in at number 2 for me, I obviously, guys, want to see, existing characters and some existing, maps, existing weapons, things of that nature. But I would love to see here in Titanfall 3 them have new maps, new characters, new ways that we can connect with this franchise in the future. Obviously, being able to use a variety of different weapons and a number of different maps that you can play on, whether they're large maps, smaller maps, I think having that variety is going to be really helpful. I also think, though, having some of the maps in the past or some of the characters and weapons in the past from Titanfall 2 is going to be really good here in Titanfall 3 as well. It's going to give you that familiarity and it's going to, really help you kind of get back into the fight. Coming in at number 3 for me, obviously, guys, Titanfall 2 did some of these things really, really well, but one of the things I'd love to see here is I would love to see a further concentration on customization and earnable items. I would love to see, obviously, being able to customize your weapons even more so than you could in Titanfall 2. And as you're ranking up, you're earning more and more things along the journey. I think earnable items versus payable items is a massive ordeal for any AAA title. I always think of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, the 10th Prestige Medallion was one of the most coveted items within that game, and it was so coveted that people were doing modded lobbies and things of that nature in order to get the 10th Prestige Medallion instead of trying to grind up to get it. And so I think, though, at the end of the day, having earnable items is going to be massive for Titanfall 3 because it's going to keep you coming back trying to earn those items, whether it's badges, whether it's weapon camos, things of that nature really help you come back to the experience and give you a lot of things to do within the game. At number 4, guys, I really think that no matter what you think about Apex Legends, I think it's really important that Titanfall 3 connects with Apex Legends. Obviously, Apex Legends being within the Titanfall universe, I really think it's important because Apex Legends being one of the largest battle royales in the world and the largest thing ever from the Titanfall universe, Apex Legends can really help Titanfall 3 succeed through the game, whether it's through events and things of that nature. I've always stated that in Apex Legends, they hosted an event similar to Fortnite where they announced Titanfall 3 within the game of Apex. I think that could be something absolutely huge. And I think vice versa, Titanfall 3 can help Apex Legends. And so I think them having like a connection there could be something really huge for the game and the franchise moving forward. And lastly, coming in at number 5, I really want there to be a concentration here on esports for Titanfall 3. Look, guys, Titanfall is a very competitive game. I'm a really competitive person. I know a lot of you out there there are very competitive as well. I think esports really helps put a spotlight on the top talent within the scene, but it also helps build the game if it's done right. We look at Apex Legends and that esports scene, you know, it's definitely been something that it's been growing and growing, you know, year over year. I think Titanfall 3 could really have somewhat similar success, maybe even more success, because Titanfall, so many of us in the community want to see this game come back and a return to the Titanfall universe in the form of Titanfall 3. I think that having esports to, like I said, put a spotlight on the top talent within the game, but then also seeing those top players compete at the highest level of Titanfall could be something really special. I always think of games like Battlefield. They don't have an esports scene. They've tried it, and I always felt that that being Battlefield, was never able to get to the level of like a Call of Duty, and part of that was because there weren't narratives around the players of Battlefield. There's so much concentration on these esports players within Call of Duty, and I think Titanfall could really have something very special for not only Respawn Entertainment, but also EA. This could be EA's next big esport, and so I would love to see a concentration on the esports scene for Titanfall 3. Those are the 5 things that I want to see out of Titanfall 3. What would you want to see out of Titanfall 3, guys? Let me know in the comment section down below. Let's have a real conversation about it. And at the end of the gameplay, watch my next Titanfall 3 video. And if you guys enjoy, make sure you leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, stay positive, just keep grinding. And as always, I'll talk to you guys all in the next one. Peace.
Titan is ready, pilot. Standing by. They're pulling away. Turn it around. Call it any time, pilot. Stand by for Titanfall. On board. Welcome back. Standing by. Call it when ready. That pilot doesn't stand a chance. Titan is ready, pilot. Stand by for Titanfall.